Hello everyone, what's up? In this video I'm going to show you what happened when I opened my brand new pre-ordered plastic Custodes Coronus Grav-Carrier. Right, so here it is, the new plastic Adeptus Custodes or Legio Custodes Coronus Grav-Carrier. I pre-ordered this from Taschengelddieb here in Germany. And before I show you what went wrong, I want to make one thing very clear. This is not the fault of the store. They just sold me a pre-ordered, sealed kit. I contacted them once I realized that there was a serious problem, and the issue has now been resolved. Today, a few hours ago. So credit where credit is due. The retailer helped me sort it out. The problem is further upstream. The problem is GW. So let's now open the box and have a look. At first glance, especially if you're excited, as I was last week, this looks like what you would expect. A glorious pile of plastic, imperial arrogance, waiting to become an obscenely expensive golden hover brick. But then you start checking the parts, and this is where the excitement dies and becomes frustration. You see that? These two large hole sprues are identical. Not similar, not confusing, identical. That means that I did not receive the correct matching pair of sprues needed to build the vehicle. I had the same side twice, and the corresponding mirrored hull components were not in the box. And this is not some tiny optional bit. This is not a helmet. This is not a weapon variant. This is not some decorative detail that only the most obsessive among us would notice. This is the main hull, guys. In other words, my brand new, full price, pre-ordered plastic Coronus Grav-Carrier was completely unbuildable straight out of the box. And that, frankly, is just not good enough. So while I show you images of my previous Custodes builds, the Palace Peters, the Orion dropship, and any other golden monstrosities that I've painted for the channel, let me explain why this irritates me so much. I love Custodes vehicles. I've painted several of them for the race for Terra, and I was really excited for the Coronus to come to plastic. In fact, I still am. Old fortual designs moving into plastic should be a great thing to be celebrated. But that is precisely why this annoys me. This was a pre-order. This was a brand new release. This was not some dusty, forgotten box that had been sitting on a warehouse shelf since the age of apostasy. This is a current, brand new GW kit, bought, by the way, at full GW price, and the customer had to become the final stage of quality control. And yes, I can already hear the GW apologists warming up in the comments. Mistakes happen. Yeah, of course they do. Just contact customer service. Yeah, obviously, thank you. At least it got fixed. Well, wonderful, that's the absolute minimum. None of that changes the point. A premium price kit like this should arrive complete. Not eventually complete. Not complete after photos, emails, waiting, and replacement parts. Just complete. Most of us do not have infinite hobby time. We have jobs, families, responsibilities, and backlogs large enough to be classified as archaeological sites. I know I do. When we finally sit down to build a kit, especially one that we pre-ordered, hello, it should be buildable. That is not entitlement, that is the product working as sold. And while I'm being salty, let me say something else. I'm not associated with GW, and frankly, I do not want to be associated with a company that subjects content creators to the kinds of abusive conditions that are expected to accept in exchange for early access, review copies, or official support. So no, I did not receive this kit early. I did not receive it for free, I did not get special treatment, I waited like everybody else, and I paid like everybody else. And actually, to be more precise, it was my Patreon supporters that made it possible for me to buy this kit for the channel. I make essentially nothing from YouTube advertising, so when you see expensive kits like this, appear on the Race for Terra, that is not because GW supports me. It's because my community does. And that just adds to my irritation, because when a kit is bought with community support for a channel project and it arrives unbuildable, that doesn't just waste my time, it delays the content that my supporters helped make possible. So, to sum up, Taschengelddieb solved the issue, and I really appreciate that. Great store if you're located in Germany. However, GW's quality control failed. A premium-priced, brand-new pre-order arrived with duplicated essential sprues and could not be built. You can love the hobby, which by the way is not Warhammer and is definitely not GW, the hobby is wargaming, and still criticize the company. You can love the models and still expect better. You can love the IP, I know I do, and not necessarily appreciate how GW comports itself. And if that annoys the GW apologists, well, good, mission accomplished for me. So let me know in the comments if you have had similar issues with missing parts, duplicated sprues, or any unbuildable kits, especially on recent release. Or was it just my luck? And more importantly, a huge thank you as always to my Patreon supporters who make videos like this possible. Without you, I would not be buying any golden grav tanks for the channel. Instead, I'd be weathering cereal boxes and pretending that they were ancient Terran relics. Thanks for watching everybody, and remember, keep it up and weather it out.